So I have a little bit of background in this area as a career educator. So my first degree, my master's and doctorate, were in school psychology. And school psychology is really about understanding everything we know from the research about the brain, how we learn, how we engage kids in learning, motivation, mental wellness, and social emotional development, which is learning how to get along with others, how to problem solve, how to regulate my emotions in different community situations. And so I have some background in all of that. And then related to that is obviously the standards put forth by the Ohio Department of Education around how we help kids meet those standards through learning opportunities. As a professor at Mount St. Joseph University, I'm engaged with teaching pre-service teachers in the School of Education about the standards, about how you instruct students in the best educational practices that we know, and help them thrive in the classroom through the relationships we develop. I then also got a licensure in curriculum instruction and professional development, so that also gives me a piece of information, and on the board can help with decisions, just asking critical questions about curricula that we're looking to purchase, and different programs and things like that. My doctoral focus was program evaluation and systems change. So from a very broad level, I can bring a perspective on how we look at strategic planning and continuous improvement. And again, just being a part of asking questions to make sure we're looking at how to best help our district continue to grow and thrive. And then finally, I'm a mom of 3 kids in the district. I have a husband who works in the district. So I am incredibly invested in seeing our district be successful, both in terms of academic standards and social emotional standards. And I can understand from the perspective of a teacher, a parent, and a community member.
I am a career educator. I have been a faculty member at the University of Cincinnati in the Sport Administration program since 2014. As part of my role in this program, I teach our undergraduate sport marketing classes and our graduate sport marketing and research methods courses. Education is my passion. I earned my PhD from the University of Louisville in 2011 in educational leadership and organizational development. And as part of my job, in addition to teaching, conducting research, I'm also well versed on creating and assessing student learning outcomes, whether that be programmatic learning outcomes, course learning outcomes. What we're talking about here is beyond grades. It's what we want students to be able to achieve at the end of a given topic, lesson, course, time in school, and making sure we're teaching to those outcomes. From a social emotional learning perspective, I've completed Safe Zone training. This is education, an educational training on sexuality, gender, LGBTQ plus identities, and it communicates to students that me and my office are a safe place where students can come talk, free of judgment, and I can help provide resources to assist. Also just be a friendly ear if someone needs somebody to talk to.
When asked the question, what is your experience or training related to educational standards for success both academically and social emotionally in regards to students, Chris Walke replied, K-12 Forest Hills education should be enough. I worked for several well-known companies with elite training programs. Having a teenage daughter elsewhere than a gap with young elementary boys to follow has given me a unique perspective.